Jen Elledge here, sexual health expert and founder of the Talk Institute, here to do another book review for your daughters. I'm talking to them about puberty. And this one in particular has to do with the period. This is a older book. It actually was first published in 1979. It's as old as me, and it's a really, it's a basic book. There are some details in it. It's an oldie but goodie. Okay, there's definitely some other books that have some more current illustrations and maybe don't include some of the history of periods a little bit in here. But if it's at your local library, it's certainly a good one to go read with your daughters, okay? So in the table of contents, you can see here what's included. I'll read it to you. So many changes, so many parts, menstruation, pads or tampons. I have a question about that. What is a pelvic exam? Okay, so if you look at the illustrations, you can see they're real basic in here, like when it gets to the anatomy, very simple illustrations. Okay, not anatomically correct, but that might be good at this time, depending when you're reading this with your daughters. So there's pieces of it that they do that make it really simple to understand, but then there's a couple parts that I could see some parents feeling a little bit uncomfortable, or maybe they would talk to more with their older daughters. For example, the genital exam. That's not necessary to do until you're 21 now. So to talk about it at 9 or 10 may or may not be your jam. So you can decide that if that's something that you're ready to talk to them about. It's totally fine if you do, but it will talk about your first visit to the gynecologist and what they'll do, the exam, pap smear. Okay, that's kind of how it concludes. What I really do like about it is there's this part where it talks about how someone's feeling. Why do I feel this way? And it has little illustrations and then little like quotes from girls. So usually I don't mind spending an evening alone, but around the time I menstruate, I feel very lonely if people aren't always around me. Signed, Lynn. So there's a little illustration with her there. I like to take care of myself a lot when I'm having my period. I dress up or buy a new scarf or something. So it's kind of neat. It talks about how different girls may feel when they're on their periods. So I thought that was kind of a neat part of it. But yeah, it's an older book, check it out if you see it at your local library. I definitely think there's more current versions that are more updated and better illustrations that you might find useful for your family as well. But here we go. Period book by Joanne Lowland and Bonnie Worthen. All right, check it out. Bye-bye.